short introduction about yourself, less than a minute. Who is Shikhar Mogha?
Sir, my name is Shikhar Mogha. I hail from Ghaziabad district of Uttar Pradesh. I've done my basic schooling from there. Then I did my BTech in civil engineering from NIT Kurukshetra. After that, I have been preparing for UPSC. And my hobbies include engaging in healthy lifestyle practices, watching crime and investigative documentaries, and I also like following low budget traveling.
Okay, now you are a civil engineer. Well, after that, do you do any MTech or any job or any professionally engaged somewhere?
No, sir.
Okay, civil engineering. Now, suppose you are given a job as not as an engineer but as an administrator in a north-eastern place like Manipur, Nagaland or whatever, or maybe Himachal or what is earthquake-prone zone. You are told to operationalize a huge project, civil engineering project, like a hydroelectric project or a road construction project. So as a civil engineer, what are the things you will take into account? You are not an engineer, you will have to guide your chief engineer. What are things you will tell your chief engineer to look into before you start any such feasibility study, even before the feasibility study?
So first thing, he has to take care of the seismic zone. Which seismic zone is the
5.
area? Sir, 5. So sir, the structures that are being built cannot be very tall, or so.
Road construction.
Okay, sir, road construction. Sir, in these areas we have to see that what type of soil is also there, because sir, for road construction I don't think there will be major thing, but if a structure is being constructed, then we have to see the soil, and if it is an earthquake zone, then we have to go for deep foundation.
Okay, for a road construction?
Sir, for a road construction
or maybe extension of a road. The road is there, but you make it double 2-lane highway or something.
Sir, if it's a road construction on an earthquake zone, then we can go for retaining walls sideways. And second, because it's an earthquake-prone area, then soil stabilization is also to be done, which can be done through geotextile or gunnet method, in which concrete is sprayed on the soil. These can be two.
No, but you have to get hold of it from the face of the mountains. They have to cut mountains and then they have to, otherwise there is no land there. How will you extend it? You have to cut the face of the mountain, only then you can get a additional space for extension.
So when we are cutting the mountain, what we have to see is that the upper part does not fall.
Exactly. So landslide will be a major problem.
Yes, sir.
How do you prevent that?
Sir, landslide can be prevented by retaining walls. If we have retaining walls, and second, this is an auger drilling machinery that is being used in Himalaya region. So what they do is, whatever part they are drilling, they stabilize the upper part. They hold it sometime and they stabilize and then they go forward. So this can be done.
Okay, my last question is, this you are from Kurukshetra, you have studied there. So Kumbh Mela started with enormous amount of people in a small place, and with one disaster after another happening almost every day. Not only Kumbh Mela, we are in Delhi, it has now started. So as a planner, suppose you had been given this thing to plan out, what you would have made 2-3 points, important points you would have told the administration, your leader, CM or PM or whatever, whatever is really, who was relevant that time.
वीडियो में आगे बढ़ने से पहले यूपीएससी का रिजल्ट आ चुका है। अनअकैडमी की तरफ से सभी यूपीएससी एस्पिरेंट्स को हार्दिक बधाइयां, और इस खास दिन को सेलिब्रेट करने के लिए हम लाए हैं अब तक का सबसे बड़ा ऑफर। प्रीलिम्स 2026 की तैयारी सिर्फ 19,999 में, और साथ ही मिलेगा 12 महीने तक का फ्री एक्सटेंशन भी इंडिया के टॉप एजुकेटर्स और बेस्ट कंटेंट के साथ। ये है अब तक का लोवेस्ट प्राइस। तो देर किस बात की, आज ही एनरोल करें। IAS बनने का पहला कदम आज से। लिंक डिस्क्रिप्शन में है। एनरोल नाउ।
The first thing is, whatever estimate they are taking of the population, they need to multiply it by 1.5. They have to have a factor of safety, firstly. Second, there should be a checking proper, like what is the estimated population at the present. Like they can be through railway ticket or other measures are there, second. And thirdly, sir, whatever transport, we have to focus on the whole supply chain. What we are doing is, we are focusing on Mahakumbh, but then stampede is happening in New Delhi, because we are not focusing on the supply chain. If we focus on the supply chain and we see that there is also a train, then we should see that what is the capacity of that station on which the train will come. If we focus on the full supply chain, then these things will not happen.
Thank you.
Okay. Shikhar, you are the most wanted man by the new BJP government in Delhi. Why? Because you say you have the solution for water scarcity in Delhi and you know how to revive Jamuna. And these are the top of the agenda of the ensuing BJP government. Share some wisdom.
Sir, the first problem, that is water scarcity. The problem is that Delhi needs 1300 mgd of water, but Delhi Jal Board is able to provide 950. And out of this 950, 50% is lost while supplying to the people. So first solution is that we need to retrofit and revamp the pipelines that are being.
Okay.
And second, sir, there is a lot of water that gets wasted in Yamuna. We always see that in Yamuna there is flooding in monsoon. So why not tap it? Because there was a MOU that was signed between 5 riparian states, and that MOU expires this year. So why not build some dams on Yamuna so that we can store the water and release it when we want. And thirdly, sir, we also need to augment the internal capacity of Delhi. The City of Lake project is very good. We can adapt it to a greater level. And fourthly, sir, in Yamuna floodplain level, the groundwater level is at 1 meter. But in South Delhi and West Delhi, the groundwater level is at 64 meter. So what we can do is we can pump the water from the Yamuna flood level, pour it into the UGR reservoir, and then supply. And fifthly, sir, in the South Delhi region, there are many aquifers, but that are at a great depth. So if we can take out that, but they are out of hard water. If we can solve that issue, we can be able to solve the water scarcity problem.
Okay. But first you have to handle the corruption in Delhi Jal Board. Anyway. Your second preference is IPS. Tell me 3 positive points about the new criminal laws.
Sir, first is that it focuses on community service as a means of reforming the person. And secondly, sir, there is also a case of trial in absentia, which can help in fugitive. And thirdly, sir, there is also the electronic records that has been taken. So it is going for technology integration into the policing system.
Okay. Anthropologically speaking, who is the mother of the world?
Samadra?
Mother of the world. Have you heard of Lucy?
Yes, sir, Lucy.
Where she was found?
Sir, she was found in Africa. I'm not able to.
Ethiopia.
Ethiopia, yes, sir.
Harar in Ethiopia.
Yes, sir. But,
And she supposed to existed how many years back?
sir, sorry, exactly date I'm not. But
3.2 million years.
Yes. So she is the youngest, the oldest fossil that has been found. That is why it can be referred to
She
as
broke
mother.
the 3 million year
Yes, sir.
barrier.
Yes.
Okay. Mala?
Shikhar,
Yes, sir.
you have mentioned something about Engineers Day.
Yes, sir.
When is it celebrated?
Sir, it is celebrated on 15th September each year on the birth anniversary of Sir M. Vishvesvaraya.
Who was he?
Sir, he was a civil engineer who contributed to the present day structures also, like Krishna Sagar Dam on Kaveri River in Mysore, Karnataka. Second, he has patented the automatic weir system. And thirdly, he was also known for his projects in Yemen that he did. And fourthly, he also led a project which safeguarded the Visakhapatnam port from sea erosion.
Have you heard about Bombay Plan?
Sir, planned economy for India, he wrote.
Did he have something to do there?
Sir, he envisaged an economy where he would shift the employees from agriculture to industry, labor-intensive industry.
So he did something.
Yes, sir.
So he was associated with it.
Yes.
Very good. Very few engineers have answered this question.
Okay, sir.
Okay. From anthropological point of view, can you name a few Himalayan states?
So from anthropological point. Sir, Jammu Kashmir, as in the Bakarwals are famous, the Gujjar Bakarwals, and in Himachal, the
Okay, Himachal. Move on.
okay, sir, in the northeast, if we come, then in Nagaland, Nagas are famous. Then in Manipur, Kuki and Zo is famous, and in Arunachal, Apatani is famous.
All these states along the Himalayas
Yes, sir.
are parts of Himalayan states.
Yes.
And if you don't include, the other two, that is independent countries, Nepal and Bhutan also, they are all Himalayan states going down to the northeast. Okay, starting from J&K, Ladakh,
Yes,
all these places. Okay.
Yes, sir.
One last question. You want to join the civil services. What is that motivates you to join the civil services? Is it power, pelf, or it is service? Pick one of them.
Sir, I think it is service because
Why?
Sir, because it gives a platform where we have such diverse field, which also gives a career opportunity.
Okay, understood.
Yes, sir.
You are more or less a man who is settled in Delhi,
Yes, sir.
presume it. And you know Jamna very well,
Yes, sir.
all these things. This Jamna action will be handled by you or it will be handled by somebody else as the district magistrate? Suppose Delhi is one district, it will be handled by whom?
Sir, it has been handled by Delhi Jal Board, and if I am in Delhi,
You are the district magistrate of Delhi.
yes, sir.
Jamna action plan to rejuvenate Jamna.
Yes, sir. Yes.
What will be the role of the district magistrate here? Does he have any role to play?
Sir,
As the district magistrate, do you have any role to play?
because there are two, the IAS as in service and the DANIX also, so I am confused. I have to read about it.
Well, you are the district magistrate of Delhi is one district. You are the district magistrate of this place. You shift it to Rajasthan. Say, what is the role of the district magistrate in rejuvenation of a river project? What is his role?
Sir, in administrative role, he has like setting up of STP plants, then for cleaning drives also, and thirdly for checking, monitoring whether the effluents from the industry and sewage plants are being poured into these Yamuna, and fourthly also checking on the unauthorized colonies that are pouring on the waste in the Yamuna.
Okay, all the best. Sir.
Shikhar,
Yes.
you are in Ghaziabad.
Yes.
And to my knowledge, UP government has introduced police commissioner system in Ghaziabad.
Yes.
So I want to know from you, your personal experience, you think that this is a better system or the earlier system was better with police and separation of police and magisterial power?
Sir, in separate system,
Earlier system.
sir, earlier it was better for earlier times because the complexity of cases were not that complex as we have seen. But in the present time, it is better to have a commissionerate system. And
What are those complexities you are indicating?
Sir, first complexity is that Ghaziabad is a border area. So if a criminal commits a crime in Delhi, then he can go into Ghaziabad. If he commits a crime into Ghaziabad, then he can go to Gurgaon. So the action has to be very fast, whatever action has to be. Secondly, there is also an issue of riots that can happen. So in that case, the commissioner, the police head should have better power because he knows what is going. Because district magistrate is also leading the civilian part. And thirdly, sir, on personal experience, I feel that after this commissionerate system, there has been more police deployment, as in the visibility of police is more.
So you mean that police commissioner system is giving better responsiveness?
So yes, to the better responsiveness and better ease of quality of life to the people also, because they feel that police is there for them.
Okay. Okay then, I accept. I hope that it is coming from your personal experience. All right, so Shikhar, we move on. You are a civil engineer and you were talking something about retaining walls, etc. what the problem with Char Dham? Char Dham roads. These are blamed for landslides and everything. So many other things. People are not happy. Those who live in the interior, like Joshimath etc., they say, you live in Delhi and because you want to reach Badrinath Ji, the same day you have constructed a road like this. It's playing havoc with our life. So what's the problem?
So the first problem is that the carrying capacity is being breached. The places are very fragile and they were not meant to be host so much of population. Now we are doing the construction, we are going for heavy construction, we are going for, because these are tourist places, so many people are coming, and then whatever public are there, they are also building their hotels, local hotels.
Besides that, they are unhappy with these roads. They say these are unstable.
Sir,
First rain and some part of the road will just slide down. Why that?
So one thing I also feel is that the engineering part is also an issue, because I
am
recently
putting this question to you because you are a civil engineer.
So because recently I went to Nainital also. So one of the problems that I also felt was that if there is a plain road and there is no stabilizing structure on the end, so a rock can fall on any car, on a moving car. So it is also an issue of the administration, and administration also comprises of engineers also. So the peoples, they are not completely wrong in saying that what you are doing, because that also creates a problem for them. So whenever we are constructing a road, we should be mindful that we give a holistic answer to a solution. So that should be taken into account.
All right. Okay. Shiv, please.
All right, you appeared in NDA once,
Yes.
and you appeared in services, civil services, number of times.
Yes.
Why did you give up NDA after one attempt?
Sir, I had appeared in the written exam, but I could not qualify it. So that is why.
Which is a tougher written exam? NDA you didn't qualify, this one you qualified, and everybody says civil services is most difficult. उसके बाद SSB भी आना है, फिर medical भी आना है. What is it that you couldn't qualify there and you're qualifying here?
Sir, I feel that it is not about the difficulty of NDA. It is about the age level at which you are. At that level, if maturity is expected from a candidate, and if he is not able to deliver, then because of such things, I feel that NDA is more difficult. Because at that point, the candidate should have the maturity to indulge in diverse field, manage all the aspects of whatever he is studying in school, may not be what is being asked in NDA. And then to succeed in this exam, I feel NDA is more difficult in that sense.
Okay, have you heard of this term called UNMOGIP or UNMOGIP, UNMOGIP?
Sorry.
Okay, it is United Nations Military Observe Group in India, Pakistan.
Okay, sir.
Now you tell me, have you heard something about this?
Sorry, sir. I have to read about it.
Okay, in the Indo-Pak problem of 1947, India went to United Nations.
Yes, sir.
There's some UN resolution which was passed. Are you aware of this?
So I had read, but I'm not able to recall.
Okay,
Sorry.
fine. Then we'll something. What are the 5 R's of water management?
Sir,
5 R's of water management.
So reuse,
Yeah.
recycle, reduce, reuse and reduce. Sir, I'm not able to.
Respect and restore.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Respect. and-
Okay. You think floods in India, of course, what measures you suggested will reduce some water. But will that reduce floods in Delhi?
Sir, it can be one of the solution to reduce Delhi flood problem, but we need more solutions.
What are those?
Sir, we need to have a greener infrastructure rather than a grey infrastructure, and we need to dwell upon the idea of sponge cities that China had. So the area should be such that.
So is it possible to make Delhi into a sponge city now?
Sir, it is very much possible.
How will you? What will you do?
Sir, for example, we have roads. We need to see the alignment, where the water is going. And if we can devocate an area where there are more trees, then the water can percolate. And if we have identified some places where there is on the year basis, there is the stagnation of water, then we need to work on that area, make it
So
more.
now it has become practice to kind of cement the pathways, footpaths which would otherwise absorb water.
Sir,
While that reduces one problem, that creates another problem of dust and all that. So how do you balance the two?
Sir, there are many new technologies in which what is happening is there is permeable pavements. It will be of concrete, but it is permeable, so water can seep down. So
Are they using it in Delhi or new cities?
Sir, no, they are not using.
So these are only theoretical solutions. Okay, you tell me, you read about crime and investigative, you read those, see those documentary. What are the biggest mistakes that most murderers make and they get caught?
Sir,
Firstly, is it possible today to commit a perfect murder which cannot be detected? If you were murderer and you were tasked by the government to kill somebody, how will you do it so that you don't get caught?
Sir, I watched a documentary on cyanide poisoning, and in which still the murderer, she was a lady, she has not been able to be convicted by the court. And one thing that she did was, she did the cyanide poisoning to her whole family, and because after cyanide, it feels like a heart attack. And if the body does not go to the post-mortem, and later on somebody finds out that maybe it was a murder, then after some time the cyanide evaporates. So it is very much possible. So
what about motive? All murders start with motives, investigation. How do you hide motive?
So that would be on a case-to-case basis.
Okay, fine. Needs. Can you name 3 healthy lifestyles that you follow?
Sir, I wake up early, and then if I have time, then I go to gym, or I do high-intensity workout at home. Then I also have a restricted diet. I usually take fruits, vegetables, and avoid the processed junk food. And thirdly, sir, on mental health, I like to engage with my friends if I am feeling any negative thought, or I write things about it so that I have a mental health, good mental health.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Shikhar, you are, this is your first interview or before UPSC?
Sir, second interview.
Second. The last time you did the first one. How much did you get?
Sir, I got 162.
Very nice. But your present the preparation, say you should get far better than this. You should be at least 190, 200. Now you are. Since you still have time, I suppose it's March, I suppose?
Sir, 27th Feb.
Oh, sorry, you don't have. Anyway, what you have, this thing is a little brushing of your, this thing, and many things did not ask, like economy, budget, this year's has been presented to the parliament, so that, and you are from UP, Uttar Pradesh, so NCT region, you are from the NCT region, so developmental challenges, etc., Yamuna, etc., Sara was asking. So all these, and then because you are civil engineer, so many civil engineering things somebody can ask. India's relationship with neighbors, foreign relation, so many things happening inside the country, outside the country. So just have an idea. See the television, so many Palki Sharma, international. Then cut the clutter, as Sara was saying, that cut the clutter, this internet. So you get a lot of ideas about how to present your views. And whatever happens, you say your view, point wise. No narrative, just point. Asking a specific question, you ask point. First, second, third, fourth. Politely, very politely. If you don't know, then don't guess or take permission for guessing. And then that's all, I suppose, that don't let your moral down even if you don't ask 1 or 2 questions. So don't the body language should not show that you are being unhappy or something. You should not. I mean, it's a question of 30 minutes of acting. You should act strong, pleasant, strong, polite. Okay? All the best.
Shikhar, you are from Ghaziabad. You know after whom the Ghaziabad was named?
Ghaziuddin, he was a wazir in Muhammad Shah's court.
And what else? Okay. Is they are planning to rename Ghaziabad?
Yes.
2-3 names are also floating around. You know them?
Yes.
Okay, all right. And you are from Kurukshetra, NIT Kurukshetra. What all wars were fought in Kurukshetra, including Mahabharata? For how many days Mahabharata war was fought? You know?
Days, अभी याद नहीं आ रहा.
17.5 days.
Okay.
Okay. And IPS is your second preference. Read about the new laws. Yeah? All the best.
Shikhar, you know, you have your base knowledge very good. When you are trying to, a question was asked to you. Before you listen to the question, you started your answer. And there was a predetermined answer in your brain. Danix has nothing to do with IAS. Please remember this.
Okay.
It is a limited, this thing. They are not going to replace you. You are the person who will be taking the decision on the ground as the district magistrate. So my advice would be, listen to the question properly and then try to answer.
Okay.
Otherwise what will happen is that you will be asking the question and already you have a predetermined mind, so that this, even when an explanation is given to you regarding the question, it goes out of your head. Don't make that mistake, okay? Otherwise you are an excellent candidate and you must do very well.
Okay.
All the best.
Shikhar,
Yes.
good to go, but a few areas which need your attention. How much time you have on your side? When is your interview?
27th Feb.
Feb.
27th. 27th.
Okay, not much time. Fine. So stay connected with whatever is happening around. Newspaper, follow newspaper, business page, international, national, city page. Like there was a stamp at New Delhi railway station. You are in Delhi, city page becomes relevant to you. You are in New Delhi.
Yes.
All right. 2. I noticed that you start speaking and then keep adding point as they come to your mind. No. It may happen sometime where you don't have control over. But you should make effort to take a pause and first decide what you are going to say. What points you are going to include. You have some time on it, try to train your mind.
Okay.
It should not be कि हमने बोलना शुरू किया जब जैसे जैसे पॉइंट दिमाग में आ रहा हम बोलते जा रहे हैं तो उससे जो है ना उसकी क्वालिटी सफर्स. 2, you need to say what is more relevant first. Like this police commissioner system. The extra power which comes to the police relates more to the duty of police pertaining to law and order and maintaining public order. That needs quick response in a metropolis. And police cannot be, waiting for magistrate to come and decide.
Yes.
Not crime.
Okay.
Crime को indirect benefit मिलेगा पुलिस कमिश्नरेट सिस्टम होने से, but primarily it is law and order and public order. You started with crime, inter-border crime. तो आपका emphasis सब्सिडरी पे चला गया प्राइमरी से हट करके. Are you getting my point? तो सोचो इसके ऊपर. You have some time and सोचो कि कैसे मैं अपने माइंड को ट्रेन करूं to get the right thing first. All right? All the best.
All right. You are very well prepared. You're very pleasant personality. You're dressed very well. You're ready that way. Be prepared. A lot of questions were asked on your subject. There may not be a single question on your subject. It may be other things. So be prepared generally for everything. J&K problem. There's a observation group in India for last 50 years, ever since 1947. Okay. Those, how 65 wars started, how all wars started, that generally you should know. You don't need to know in detail. That you should know. 87 also, people don't know that India fought there. 67, in Sikkim, India-China war, all that took place. Be aware of major things. In addition to that, important articles of constitution and the court judgments that have shaped society in India.
Okay.
All right, include that. Otherwise, you're ready to go, you'll do extremely well. All the best.
All the best. Thank you. All the best.
Thank you. Thank you.